Hey everyone, I just wanted to talk about the RE4 remake. I know we're about a year or two away from it being a thing, but I think it's fun to speculate about it, specifically the Salazar statue. Recently I've been watching some RE4 streams, and a lot of them have been around the Salazar statue. I don't think it's really a surprise to anyone that RE4 would eventually be remade. But I was wondering, how would they handle the Salazar statue? The reason for this really is because both RE2 Remake and RE3 Remake have a more realistic approach to their games. I don't think I need to mention how Capcom needs to nail RE4 Remake out of the park. It's pretty much Capcom's FF7, which is why they decided to take over from the team who made Resident Evil 3 Remake. So I've got to thinking, how would the Salazar statue be handled? Well, I've got two answers for you. One is my idea, and the other is how I think Capcom would handle it. So let's get started. You just got through a section in the castle and proceed to the next chapter. We need to sort of create the illusion of loading since next gen consoles are using SSDs and all. The camera angle is suddenly in the perspective of a classic RE game. This part doesn't really need to happen, but I think it'll be a cool throwback. The camera suddenly shifts to third person. You find yourself in a huge room with a single pathway. Suddenly, you hear the crash of a wall breaking down. You sprint, and I'm not sure if the addition of quick time events would be needed, but it really depends if the remake even has those. You find yourself at a dead end, with nowhere only to go, only to find Leon crushed. The perspective changes, and it's Salazar messing with the statue layout plans. It was him coming up with ideas on how to kill Leon. That original RE camera angle was actually cam footage of Leon going through the castle. I think this would be kind of cool since Salazar has always been interested in how he can torture people.
Where's the satisfying sound of one's impalement?
Won't fall for this old trick.
How dare you! No more games! Kill him! Kill!
Yeah, alright. It might be stepping on toes, but I figured that'd be one way to get the statue run in the game. The way I think it'll be referenced is Leon will come across the statue site and notice the head and various other pieces getting ready for assembly. Leon will probably make a joke about noticing how huge his ego is. Either way, I'll be excited to see how it happens. So that's my idea for a Salazar statue run in the remake. If something like it were to happen, it would probably be changed a bit so it doesn't feel like it's a waste of time or anything. After all, the original had it as an encounter, where my idea just seems like an Easter egg. RE4 is important to a lot of fans, so I'm sure Capcom will find a way to get it right. Leon could even find a miniature toy of himself, comment on it. Was he going to try to use a statue to kill me? RE4 was the first RE game I ever finished, so I would love to see it done right for a remake. Alright, well, that's my idea on the Salazar statue. Do you think it's too cheesy for a RE game, or would a small reference be enough? I'm thinking of maybe making more of these discussion videos, so if you have any other topics to cover, comment and I'll give you my take on them. Until next time, see ya.